Okay guys, this is second take on this video. I have no idea what happened, but it was like I didn't even touch my camera or anything. But you know how you can switch it where your camera, you can either be facing it, like if you're doing a selfie, or if you want to record so you're seeing what's in front of you. Somehow my thing switched, so you guys were like seeing my ceiling instead of my desk. So that wouldn't have been very entertaining to watch, but I guess then you don't need to watch me color here. So I did add $15 into D Plans and Budgets Challenge. This is, she gave away a monthly freebie for a year. And so we are in June here, and I put in $15 and colored in 3 boxes. And then this one's from Hands and Bands. And so I colored in 1 icon, and that was for $10. Save with Judy's challenge, I added $5, colored in 1 sun. My no spend, I ended up having 6 days of no spend on this tracker from Hey K Budgets. I ended up purchasing a couple things on Etsy for myself. I have been purchasing on Etsy, but it's more to prepare for my next upcoming giveaway. But this spend day was actually just for challenges for me. Which like I've said in the past, I don't need any more challenges, but there was a couple things that I really liked and wanted to incorporate into my videos. Sorry, I have a little frog in my throat this morning, but so I did have 1 spend day, so that wasn't too bad. My habit tracker here, I went over, I am doing better on my exercise. I got in some walking. Took my vitamins most day. My fasting was pretty good most day. Been struggling with sugar and water again. I've been drinking tons of caffeine. I just been craving like pop and my energy drinks, coffee. So I've been hardly getting any water in, which I know isn't good for me. I also kind of went over, like, I don't get too worried when I don't stick to my fasting every day, because from what I've read, your body can kind of acclimate to things. So if you're fasting from a certain time, let's say you're doing noon, your eating period is from like noon to 5, and you do that every day strictly, your body will kind of acclimate to that and you won't get as much of a benefit from it. So it is kind of good to change things up. So whether it's making it a longer fasting day, so maybe you will fast and only have 1 meal that day, you know, and fast for a longer period of time. Or maybe you'll go one day where you're totally off your fasting and you eat like, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning, at noon, and at supper. So it's kind of good for your body to actually go through those changes so your body doesn't acclimate to the same thing all the time, because your body is pretty smart and it becomes efficient at what it does. And when you're consistently doing the same thing over and over, your body gets very good at doing that task. Same with activity. I know I'm going to have to up my activity. I love walking, and I will continue to always walk every day because Remy needs a walk every day. But I need to, if I want to see change in my body, I'm going to have to up that a little bit. I'm either going to have to start lifting weights, or I have a really nice bike and I just need to air up the tires and stuff like that. But we have a little man-made lake only like a mile from us. So I can ride my bike right to that lake. And then there's a trail that goes all the way around the lake, and it's about 8 miles. And so it's very nice to ride my bike around that lake. You see a lot of wildlife. It's very peaceful. And so that is my next thing that I want to do. I want to be able to go out and ride my bike around that lake, just to give a little boost in my workout and change up my activity for my body. Because you'll even notice if you don't start it off and you're just walking, you'll be out of breath, you'll be sweating. And then eventually the more you do it, you'll notice, well, I'm not as out of breath anymore, or I'm not sweating as much with just a walk. And that's your body getting efficient at what it's doing, and it's not going to get as much of a benefit. You have to constantly be pushing yourself, either with, you know, if you're lifting weights, you're going to have to gradually if you want to make changes, you have to gradually make changes to your workout. So either you're going to have to lift more, you're going to have to lift heavier weights, maybe you need to do more reps, or you need to change the type of movement you're doing. So if you want to see changes, you're going to have to constantly be pushing your body and doing different things. Now, if you're just maintaining what, how you look and you're happy with where you're at, maybe you wouldn't have to, change things up as much. And you can just kind of stay consistent at what you're doing. But your body is very smart, and it acclimates to what you're doing to it. So it gets efficient at what you're telling it to do. So, and then with my sleep, I know a lot of my issues of why I'm tired is probably because I don't get good sleep, but I really don't know how to fix that because I have older dogs that get up in the middle of the night. It's almost like having a baby again. I've tried to put them in a separate room at night, and they just cry because they're just so used to sleeping in the same room as us. So then I'm not getting sleep because I'm hearing them cry all night. And so I'm not really for sure what to do about that. They did sleep through the night last night, which I maybe get one night out of the week where they'll sleep through the night. So I don't know how to fix that. Lily either needs to get up and get a drink of water or go out and go potty. So I don't know how to make her so she's not thirsty at night. I just don't know how to fix that problem. So so I'm always tired. I'm constantly tired. And I've talked to my doctor. They've done thyroid tests and all that's come back normal. So I did add my money in for this, and I set this to the side because I keep that on my desk. I did go over my weight. I had a little bit of a gain. I went from 182.4 to 183.8. So that was just a slight increase, which I'm not surprised. My eating kind of went off track this last week, and I know once I get back on track, that's just going to go right down. Don't ever get frustrated if you're losing weight, if you see these ups and downs, because that is totally normal. That's normal. Like I said, your body gets efficient at doing something. So if you're eating really healthy, and you do something, you don't change things up, you aren't going to continue to see progress. So this is normal to see these ups and downs here because we're not perfect either. We have activities that we go to where maybe I know if I have like a couple drinks the night before I have to weigh in, my weight is going to be up. I don't know if I just retain water or what, but I don't drink very often. So for some reason, that's how my body reacts to alcohol. I have a little bit of a gain. Or if we go out to eat, like we very rarely go out to eat. So if I go out to eat and kind of eat a heavy meal, I can almost guarantee I'm going to have a weight gain from that. So so no, we don't get to mark anything off of here because I didn't have a loss. And then I was about ready to go into my planner when I noticed that my camera was facing the ceiling and not my desk. Okay, so here's my planner. Monday I had fruit yogurt, beef jerky. I had a pot pie at work, and then my husband made spaghetti. So I had spaghetti, and I had a couple of Jolly Ranchers. Tuesday I had a salad with cottage cheese, and I had some beef jerky. We had golf that night, and they served us pulled pork sandwiches, macaroni salad, chips, and then we always take turns bringing a dessert. Like we have a sign-up sheet, and all the ladies take turns bringing desserts. And so I had a little piece of chocolate cake, and then I had 3 beers that night. Wednesday, I had a salad with cottage cheese. I had leftover spaghetti, and I had some beef jerky. Thursday, I had my salmon and egg breakfast sandwich, and I had that at lunch. I very rarely eat breakfast. I had some beef jerky. I had some Jolly Ranchers. My husband made some homemade chicken nuggets in the air fryer. So I had that with barbecue sauce. And then I had I like to cut up a banana. I like to take a dish, put peanut butter and chocolate chips and melt that up a little bit. And then I slice up a banana and put that in there. So I had that as a snack. Friday, I had a salad. This was kind of a bad day. I bought a bag of chips at Menards. So I had some chips. I bought those little Heath, snack size candy bars. So I was snacking on those all day. I took my cousin out for lunch. And so I had 2 hard shell tacos. For supper, I had some ramen noodles. I had some toast with butter, and I had a couple more Jolly Ranchers. Saturday, my husband was gone all day. It was just me. So I had pizza for lunch, and then I had leftover pizza for supper. And I had a few more of those little candy bars. Sunday, we took my daughter golfing for her birthday, and then we took her out for lunch. So I ordered a cheeseburger with waffle fries, and I basically ate half of it. So I ate half of the cheeseburger and half my waffle fries, and then I didn't write it down, but I had the other half for supper. So I ate my other, so I'm just going to put ×2 because I had the leftovers for supper that night. So, and I did get most of my walking in. I walked Remy most of the days, but here is my lineup for next week. And I put on the menu, we actually put short ribs in the crock pot last night, but since we had leftovers from when we ate out, we ate our leftovers and we ended up not eating this. So I just put it in the fridge. We'll probably eat that today. Short ribs, I'll probably make up some mashed potatoes and eat that. Tuesday I have golf, so I will be eating at the golf course. I got out a package of stuffed salmon that I get from Sam's Club. I absolutely love it. They have like individual, there's like 4 pieces of salmon in there, and in the center they have like this seafood stuffing, and it is just so good. So I got that out to make one night. I have stuff to make tater tot casserole, and I might make a rice and sausage mixture. Now we probably, since it's just me and my husband, we don't usually make all this. These are just some ideas that we can make throughout the week. So that is my lineup for this coming week, and that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you have a great Monday, and I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.